Hi, Collective. I'm here today with a beautiful, beautiful message. The first card that I have out here today that I pre-pulled, that I often do off camera for myself, and if others invite me into their space for others. But a lot of times it's comfortable to do things, as people would say, in your dark. What you do when the dark comes to the light. So what you do in your dark, as people say, you doing some dark work, right? In the dark, it was when you was in the dark. As a metaphor of your energy was dark. You wasn't your brightest being. You weren't being your light. So at different stages and phases in life, it will appear that you are in the dark and people will stray. Right? And that's by divine alchemy. I'm thankful to have this channel for thyself and others. Because I myself have been through depression, dark night of the soul, what we call death on earth. Right? When you feel like you're alone. When you feel like you have no one to go to. And you like, not even the God, the Most High, has not been there for me. That's how you feel. Right? And when you realize that your God is a feeling that you have to vibrate on a higher level, you have to get to a higher plane to see, to release the veils off your eyes. Because remember, if you have a veil over your eyes, you in the dark. But in the dark is when you can see inward. Inward. So you had to go within. So the message for today with the cards is with love and kindness. The first card is with love and kindness. With your heart, the center of being the center of your rainbow, is where you have found your most high source. All God. God is masculine and feminine, balance. With love and kindness, you had to go get all of the energy as one, wholeness, which is zero. Zeros before ones. That's what I keep seeing, So with love and kindness, you have found yourself within. The love within radiates out. Your dark turns into light. There is no light without dark. You have to have balance, right? Especially on this plane of existence. So, the number 2 card from the Message Oracle is respect your boundaries. This is all about you, right? You radiate your mirror. You radiate what's on the inside of you is a reflection of the outside energy. That's what I feel. That's what I get. Right? Now, you, with your love and your kindness and the respect of your boundaries, your time now is to shine. It's your time to shine. Alone. Because if you don't fix you, 4, 5, 6, if you don't fix you, you're never going to open that channel to shine. All right? Already, there is value in you. Already. Already there is value, and everything you need is in your house, your vessel. With your channel, your birth chart, your natal chart is you in a 13 cycle. Divine alchemy. You have ascended with the masters spiritually, esoteric, because you got to think, when they were talking about God, when they were teaching you God, when somebody else was teaching you God, they were teaching you the esoteric God. Let that sink in. Think about it. It'll come to you, and then again. Some people gonna crash out. Oh, that's what that was. Now you studying the esoteric gods. The 12-month cycle, the 13 moon cycles, the Gregorian calendar, all calendars, the astrology, the different astrologies, the Vedic astrology, the Tardigo astrology. It's a whole lot of them. I don't know if I pronounce that right, but I see it in my mind's eye. Right? But you need to look at the bigger picture. It's a bigger picture out here. It's all different ways of studying thyself, because when you do this for yourself, doors open. The mail starts to come in spiritually. You up and down the ladder. Remember, they said he was going up the ladder, but he came back down when he got ready. All right. Wounded warriors need to look at the bigger picture, and it's your time to shine, and you have a lot in you that you need to let out. See, we get so caught as the within, or either we all without. You got to find balance of the within and the without. With. Both of those words start with. This message is for the wounded warrior segment. You are at a portal, a pillar. You between the pillars. You between dimensions. But you wear that light as well as you wore that dark. You wear them at a balance. That's you. So it's giving me in a world sometimes that can appear to be so dark, because you got to think, if you stay in that low frequency, you there. The devil has got you. But if you could see your way out, if you could find the right tools and materials to be a contractor on a construction site of self, you can balance that light. And then I am open and receptive to new avenues. When you find that balance from within and without, with balance of dark and light, discernment of, okay, I should walk away from this. I should, you're not just feeling like you alone anymore. You know, hey, I have a avenue. A channel. I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. That's the focus. Looking at the bigger picture, knowing that there is more to this than meets the eye. I'm open. And nothing is yet set in stone. I'm flowing like water. I am an unlimited being, accepting from an unlimited source in an unlimited way. Now I'm this new being to be, do, have my channel, my vision, my flow. And sometimes when the flow is going, you can't grasp anything. So you have to slow down. I hear the voice of the Holy Spirit. Now my all eyes, all channels, triangles, connect. What was it? Connect the dots. Oh, the Big Dipper. All right. I am blessed beyond my fondest dreams. Your fondest? Now that I am trying all the angles of sources, I am blessed beyond my fondest dreams. Dream truth. The truth shall set you free. Goodwill. Let's get a daily affirmation. What is this with love and kindness and boundaries and big picture? These doors of opportunity, sources. At this point, it's doors of sources. It's not even opportunities no more. How do you exceed opportunities? I am enough. In all relationships, you need to know I am enough. The source. I now receive my good and expected and unexpected because I am enough. I love without boundaries. I respect your boundaries. I love with kindness. It's your time to shine. My circle of people give good advice, is supportive and dependable. Your circle, your sources of people give good. Good is the God. Good is the goddess. Your support is here now in your shine. Already there is value of the source. Sources. All of it. The hidden and the unhidden. The known and the unknown. The unexpected. The unlimited. All of it is here. Why? Because you are enough. Wounded warrior. Look at the bigger picture. Now it's your light. It's time for your light to shine. Your light is shining at a soul healing level. With all the spiritual knowledge, the spiritual path, the spiritual awakening, spirit, you all. Spirit is in you all. The air, the fire, the swords, the wands. If you just let go of the conflict, you are the sword. You carry the sword. You have cut some people off and you still going. You let disagreements stay around too long, and conflict and those things like that. Negativity in your mind. Check the cards around. Judgment. Magician. You can let that go now. You have the authority to change your life. Stop looking for an esoteric. You can't even connect to esoteric until you go within. Ask questions. Seek and you will find. Start going within yourself and stop being entertained by the television, the media that's installing this fear or this hate, this competition, this giving too many fucks about what somebody else, it's a tower moment, feel about you. It's time for that lightning to strike. That right there. It's time for that to fall. If you let go of fear, if you say, I already died to the energy that I was, and I am in the most high frequency with the most high sources, guides, spirits. What did I see? Death. If you let go of death, let's do it. I saw the death card first. Endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, and the end of a cycle. That's what was out. 3 cards. The Fool. This is how it came. You've seen it with your own eyes. The Death card. Right behind it, the number 13. Remember I said the 13 moon cycles? You worried about the 12? Focus on that 13. Look at the bigger picture of that 13. Right on top of it. Look at the bigger picture about this thing called death. Segment and the Fool card. Wounded warrior. Wounded warrior. Look at them pillars. That portal you in. That mountain is you. That's you in the portal. Nobody else that you can see. But yes, you can. You got all them stars back there. Look at all them stars. The cosmos. The Egyptians. The Horus. The crown is connected to the solar system. New beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneous optimism, trust in life, blind faith. I was blind, but I could still see. I could close my eyes. I'm blind. I got my eyes shut. But when it's supposed to be dark and closed off, I can see. Hieroglyphs, pictures, fragments of stories, adventure. With my eyes closed, I can adventure. Opportunity and pleasure. With my eyes, I can see opportunities with pleasures. All right, so you got the Knight of Swords out of the 3 cards. Coming in hot. It's coming in. These 2 major arcanas. Water, Scorpio, air, Uranus, with ambition. Ambitious. I'm drinking my coffee today. Let's see. Let's do it. This Knight of Swords is ambitious. Look at that. Cup of ambition. And I haven't drinking out of that cup in a couple of weeks. Action oriented. This is original action. This energy that you have to grab hold of. You have to bring it in. Pull it out. Breathe it in. Push it out. Take what resonates. Leave the rest. Driven to succeed. Oh, they don't even want me to say that. You are driven to succeed. When you start fumbling around, pay attention to what you're fumbling around so you can break that hesitation. You can break it and it can flow. Driven to succeed is the energy that we are right now. Fast thinking. Look at this bigger picture. Let me think about this bigger picture. Fast, ambitious. Defending beliefs. You're going to have to defend your beliefs. That's why you had that respect your boundaries. Your beliefs, not nobody else's beliefs. And we ain't even doing beliefs. We know this is what the fuck is going on. It's time to buy some books. The Moon, number 18, illusions, mystery, dreams, intuitions, fear, anxiety, subconscious, and promotions. With courage. There we go. With courage, persistence, test of faith. Boundaries. Boundaries again. Last standing. I stand last. First and last with my boundaries. Gearing up for worse. Permission. And there is no good without bad. That's polarity. That is polarity. What you gonna focus on though to keep balance? Judgment came out again. Cause that's how you're giving and receiving, sharing your wealth, generosity, and charity. We have the Death card, the Fool, the Moon, and Judgment. That's what we have. You can cut it off or you can open it up wherever you at. You can bring it in hot with your goodwill. But my name is Dream Truth. Better communications is the focus. Self-development. Developing your psychic powers, your psychic development. That's what I wanted to say. That's what I saw. But it said powers. And I got to let spirit do what spirit do as they use this channel, this vessel, this light of mine. Thank you. Have a great day. Be great on purpose. And if you're not being great, at this second, work towards awareness of how to be great. Look at the bigger picture of how can I be my best self even through the tough of times that I turn light. Have a great day.